And last but not least, Philippines representing Asia and Oceania. So may we have a few words from each one of you guys. Jack, take the lead, please.
Well, that was an experience. I went from vertical to horizontal in about 2 seconds. I was standing there with 2 other guys with my fingers crossed, and then all of a sudden I was looking at the ceiling being carried, trying to come to terms with the fact that I'd just been given the title of Mr. World.
Mr. South Africa?
Well, I mean, what can I say? As I said, it's a story that you really can't script. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try kind of lodge it to Hollywood as a success story. Small town boy who comes to this country that has welcomed me with open arms. It's been such a phenomenal experience, and I got to share 3 weeks with these gentlemen, memorable weeks, and this is pretty much the cherry on top to all of that. And to be very honest with you, regardless of the result, I think all of us are going to take something back home. We're going to go back with more vigor and a purpose, which I think is the main aim for all of this. So at the end of the day, the stats don't count. It's what we kind of have that's intangible.
Thank you. Can we hear from Mr. Mexico?
Hello everyone, I'm so glad to be here with you all. It's an honor and a pleasure to represent the Americas here in Philippines. I'm so glad for my friends, my compadres now that are here with me, cheering, having fun with you all. And pues, quiero decir muchas gracias a todos ustedes. Thank you to you all.
Mr. Dominican Republic.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to say thank you for your support. It has been 3 weeks of hard work, a lot of preparation, a lot of dreams, and this is something that we will never forget. We will take something to our country, and we're gonna always remember and have it in our hearts. To me, it's such an honor to represent the Caribbean, to represent the Latinos, to all my Dominican people. We did it. Dominican Republic, te amo.
Thank you. Lastly,
So
Mr. Austria. Austria first, please. Sorry.
Mabuhay, magandang gabi everyone. It's a very late night and a very exciting night. I think we all go into this expectation, of course we all want to win and give our best, but getting away with, first of all, an incredible winner, then these continental titles is something I have never ever dreamed of, and being able to represent Europe and in a way also the world is absolutely incredible, especially for a small country like Austria, and that it's happening in my mom's home country, the Philippines. My mom is going bananas out there right now. She is very, very happy. And thank you for the great hospitality. I loved it.
Thank you. So yeah, finally we finished it. We did Mr. World here in the Philippines. I'm very, very happy. As the host delegate, I have the easiest and the hardest task. The easiest is everyone coming here. The hardest task is everyone leaving. So it's sad at the same time. I'm gonna be able to see all of them leave and go home. So I'm gonna miss all of these guys. Siyempre, yung pinagsamahan namin here is one of a kind. Now I have 72 brothers across the world, which is the best experience ever, to be honest. So I'm lucky to be awarded the Continental Award for Mr. Asia Pacific. Thank you.
Thank you, JV. I'm sure a lot of you now have a lot of questions for them. So let's start off the Q&A. Norman.
Hello, I'm Norman from norman.com. Of course, this first question will be for Jack. Jack, I remember my interview with you during the press presentation. You explicitly told me that you came here to win. What's the difference of Jack then and the Jack tonight? what improvements have you done to yourself to actually win the title tonight?
I was enjoying myself from the moment I got here. I mean, even on the plane over, I was really enjoying it. I think what's different now is that I've been enjoying it even more and more, and just taking it all in. I know it's cliche to say, but I think that if you enjoy it, it reciprocates, or the audience reciprocates the energy on the stage, and it definitely shows with the contestants as well. The energy in the rehearsals. I mean, it's a rehearsal, and we're all like dancing and running, and yeah, I think it's the energy. I think it's just we all bounce off of each other, and I think it just. I did come here to try and win. I mean, that's. I'm not going to lie about that. I think that's what I came to do. But before that, I worked years to get to this point. So by the point that I got here, it was my time to make sure that I enjoyed it and make sure that the fate was in the hands of the judges, and quite rightly so.
Thank you, Jack. And second question, just wait a second, before I move on. Let's ask Dr. Fez. Fez, as a medical doctor and as the first runner-up to Jack, if Julia asks you to be very active in all the medical missions of Mr. World Organization rather, around the world, how open are you to the possibility of giving your time for the organization?
The mere fact that I came here, it was, and I say it wasn't going to be a matter of me kind of getting a prize or you getting anywhere placed. I was saying I'm going to give up myself. It was as simple as that. There was no need for me to get an end goal or an end prize for that. And if I can have the privilege to take this mantle, the title of Mr. World and the kind of organization as a whole, to all the areas that I get to see on a daily basis and help uplift in some way or form the people I have to see day in, day out, it isn't even a thought for me. It's something that I feel very passionate about. It's something that I'm driven from internal kind of instincts to do. So at the end of the day, I will gladly raise my hand to say, take me, regardless.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Norman. Amir, please.
Hi guys, congratulations. I'm Amir from Sociology. So everyone, I just want to know, since the pageant is already finished, so what's the first thing you want to do tomorrow?
So we all are tired of 3 weeks of hard work, rehearsals. The only thing we are talking about is having a rest. That's all in short words, having a rest.
One more thing, maybe next to rest, I think we all want to have pizza, some hamburgers. We've been dieting very hard. We've been working out a lot physically, mentally, and it's time to take a short break, but I think also see what is up next. What are the responsibilities? What can we do with what we've earned today? Because in reality, the journey starts now. You're gonna put in the work now, see what you can do with it, because if you were just gonna sit there with the sash and lay on the couch, nothing's gonna change. And in the end, I think we all came here to do something, to change something, to move something.
And to see our family. That's all.
What do I want to do? Well, starting today, I want to start working with my organization. I work with my non-profit organization, which is called Building Bridges Foundation, and it focuses on helping children with disabilities and autism problems. And I think that this title is going to help me a lot. So I'm just going to keep working since tonight. I want to keep working.
Same question?
Well, I know what I don't want to do, and that is to say goodbye to some of the contestants that are leaving tomorrow. But I definitely, while I'm here, I want to see more of the Philippines. I've seen some really amazing things, and I want to see more.
Wow. I like the pizza idea. I think that's probably the best thing. But it's been a journey, man. I think every single one of us is connected by that blood, sweat, and tears. And I say blood because I actually kind of nicked my big toe when I was doing my stomp on stage, so I was kind of bleeding out a bit. So I think a part of me is going to be in the Philippines forever now, some of my DNA. And just a bit of rest, recalibrate, figure out what it is I'm going to do with this kind of newfound position and how I can give of myself just that much more. But the pizza is honestly going to be the first thing. I like that. I like that.
So yeah, you know, in being the host delegate, actually, I want to take these guys out and show them a good time here in Manila or wherever here in the Philippines, in my point of view. But it's too bad some of them are leaving tomorrow, early tomorrow. There are a few whose flight is like 2 a.m. later, so I just feel so bad. Some of the guys are staying for like an extra couple of days, so we'll see how I can show them around here.
Frenade. Mr. Gore, this is a question for Extra News, Latino Press. The Amazon is on fire right now. How do you think that you can help to sort out all this situation that impact the world of the Amazon?
I think this is another thing where we really need to try and spread that news back home. I mean, that's in the media back home. It's, you know, we don't hear what's happening in that part of the country. So I think what we need to do is share that news as much as we possibly can and spread awareness to people so they can be aware of it. But I mean, it's a big job for volunteers and governmental services to try and distinguish the fire.
Are you going to open any charity work, or are you going to do some charity?
Yeah, I mean, I have plenty of ideas for charities. I think the best idea is to start with maybe one, rather than trying to do lots of things. I think, I mean, my main focus. I think I've been really inspired by what we've seen here, and that really was that visit to the Toroy Foundation has given me that fascination with trying to help orphans back home in England. And I want to find out how England are actually dealing with that. It might be a different situation to the Philippines, but I think that there's a way that, well, there's something that England could do and try and spread the Toloy Foundation or what it's doing, not necessarily as Toloy Foundation, but to spread what they're doing in an international scale. So that's really where I think I would like to start my focus as a Mr. World. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. May we hear from Adam now?
Hi guys, I'm Adam Hinata from Sash Factor. I would just like to ask Mexico, Dominican Republic, South Africa, and any one of you who could answer, because Mr. World is the pageant system of Mr. and Miss World is known for its beauty and with a purpose program. And Mexico, you have a sister who is afflicted with Down syndrome. Alejandro, you have a sister who's also afflicted with autism. And you, Jack, also has an advocacy about children. And you, as a medical doctor, how do you think your respective wins right tonight can make an impact in your respective communities?
Can I start?
Yes.
I think at the end of the day, when you get these titles, it feels good to have the title. And as Austria is saying, it's great when you clap and people kind of give you the pat on the back. But they're a prism. Light shines through them and you essentially spread it out further. The biggest thing that we draw with any pageant is kind of the noise of everybody recognizing that you're somebody who has all these things that you've garnered in your life. and then taking them on a journey to areas they need to look at. Because all eyes are on us, literally. Song, everything's happening now, but now people are going to start following you. And I always say, if people are going to follow you, lead them to the places where people aren't, people are needed. Be it deforestation that's happening in Brazil and everything else, be it whatever it may be, you need to be able to take this light that is now on you and show it to the right areas. And I love the fact that Ryan has somebody close to him, and I know I kind of interact with these people, and you engage with them and you connect with them. Not everybody has that privilege. So I kind of draw you closer with the sash, and then I allow you to see what's actually happening in other areas that you might have never actually seen. You make that connection, advocacy, fundraising, upliftment.
Well, when you're a minister and you have a sash, you get to be an example, a role model, not only from your country, but from, like, in this case, the world. I would just use the title to keep working with my advocacy, to keep like working and try to be a good example for all these people that need help, to work in inclusion, to advocate for inclusion in general, because I have a sister that she's autistic, and I know how it feels to, like, when people treat her different. And me as a minister, that is my main goal, to like make sure that everyone is treated the same way.
Yes, I think as my colleagues already mentioned, we all already have things that we're supporting, and I think it doesn't make sense to completely change direction and say, okay, now I have this sash, now I'm going to do this. We need to keep focusing on what we're strong at and what we believe in, and go all in with that. And as my colleagues again mentioned, the sash doesn't do anything without taking action. So that's what it's all about. And it's going to be different for all of us, but I really like the idea of continental winners, because we can literally spread it across the globe with a main winner, but also in each region and focus on different things. I'm really amazed by that idea and I love it.
As everyone has said, we're going to be leaders. Now, we're going to spread the word of what we need to do to everyone that is following us. Now, we have the power that this platform gives us to make a change. Not only change in our mind, make a change in everyone in the world, to make awareness about Amazonas, not to be to take care about things, make awareness, to be a better person in this world, not just to have fun with the sash. Just it's an honor and a privilege to be here this night. Thank you.
For our final question, Nolly.
Congratulations, guys. Okay. By the way, I'm Nolly for Open Worldwide. Okay. Question for Jack. Okay. Your reign as Mr. World officially started an hour ago, right? Okay. So, but when the time comes that you reign, and how would you like to be remembered, be known or remembered as Mr. World?
How would I like to be remembered? Oh, a lovely question. I think I'd like to be remembered as someone who I really think that the Mr. World organisation and being Mr. World is part of having lots and lots of ambassadors around the world, not just having one person representing Mr. World. It's actually a case of having every single person that is working in the with the cause, with the beauty of the purpose, and steering that direction, and being someone that has that kind of I guess it's a way of amplifying your voice, amplifying the voice of Mr. World in this world. And so I would want to be remembered as someone who brings together people and brings together those ambassadors to tackle it that way. I'm not trying to tackle it on my own. I would like to bring everybody together to look at that.
Thank you, Jack. At this point, we wish we had more time to accommodate your questions, but it's been a very long day for these gentlemen, so let's all give them their much deserved rest. Once again, congratulations to Mr. World 2019 and his court, led by England, Mr. South Africa, Mexico, Austria, Dominican Republic, and the Philippines. Congratulations, gentlemen. And
Pizza.